Salina.
It's a bad baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and prove.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Screaming like making love to each other. With the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo. Hey y'all. Sorry, I'm a little late. I was running a lot late. Sorry for that, guys. Thank you for coming through, Divine Diva. We got R&B. How are you? Just saying. Pretty brown eyes. I'm just gonna come up I'll come up a little later, but I wanted to just come on briefly to talk about the fake women empowerment. What happened to the fake women empowerment? Sassy men jealous of women. Tessa Tales. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Tessa Tales, but she covers a lot of celebrity gossip. For those who are interested in it, I catch her from time to time. I really applaud a lot of these celebrity content creators, these especially that go over the celebrity gossip, because they are the ones that basically keep us in, informed about what's going on in Hollywood. And so she's one of those people. She has a very colorful personality. She's determined. She's a go-getter. And that's what I like about her. And I just seen that she was very interested in the Diddy situation. She was out there doing interviews. She was, making herself known, and she is really known, especially in the YouTube world. But she's even getting out there where she's going to be maybe working with ABC, maybe TMZ. Like, she's going to get herself out there enough where some of the big leagues, big people in broadcasting are going to notice her. And another person I watch is Lovely T. So these are some great women content creators that, that, like I said, keep us informed about celebrity gossip. But they also, I know Lovely T does a lot of other content just besides celebrity gossip. She talks a lot about, other things that's going on in the world and the news and stuff like that. Oh, and yeah, and Nancy Grace. And I believe in supporting other women, not just because they're a woman. I support women because, number one, they have to be, to me, they have to be ambitious, determined. They have to stand for something. And even though this is celebrity gossip, you have to be determined, and you have to, I would say, set yourself apart so that you can stand out amongst the other content creative. I really stand by people that are really hardworking, and they want to put themselves out there, and and so that they can not only build a name but build their brand to make money for themselves. I think that is as long as you're not hurting anyone, you're not hurting yourself. I don't think it's anything wrong with being one of these celebrity bloggers. But when you speak ill and you don't know the full facts, that's when you get in trouble. And we've seen that, with the situation with Tasha K and Cardi B. But one thing I can say that happened the other day, and I'm going to show you a clip of it, which I thought was, it's just typical. It's okay to have an opinion, but you don't have to be verbally abusive, verbally harass people. And we see a lot of that, how even on social media platforms, there's some sassy men with their sassy ass. I call them sassy boots. They have they call themselves men, but they intentionally go after women that mind their business and do what they want to do with their career. They're not bothering anyone. They are standing on their brand. They're doing them. And you'll always have sassy men that will try to combat that. They will try to come against you. They will try to come against you with lies. They will talk about your looks. There's a lot of different things that these sassy boots they do, and we're gonna see it in action if we haven't seen it already. I've seen it already. I've seen men go the hardest on women, and then when it's a situation where they have to face a man, they don't have that much, I would say bravado in their tone, or they don't have that much. I would say they're very cowardly. So we see that in just regular social media, how some men will attack women when they are just minding their business, doing what they want to do with whatever their platform is. So I'm going to show you this sassy boots, and show you how all of this was unnecessary. And then you'll see some of the women that are around there. And some of the women have nothing to say. Now, one of the women that were out there was Miss Lovely T. So she was basically probably doing the same thing that Tessa, and it's a few other YouTubers. I believe the guy name is Ratchet, and he was very ratchet, a sassy boots. Um, he was the one that was verbally attacking Tessa. And there's, I'm going to say there is freedom of speech, but we all know that that's not necessarily true. You can't say any and everything on all of these different platforms, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. They will counsel you. They will counsel your live stream. They will cancel your channel if you speak in a way where they deem as being disrespectful when it is how you feel. So there is not so much of freedom of speech like they say that we have our amendment, and you will see that people all over have different opinions about this case with Diddy. And how much time, what he's what you'd be guilty for, and all of this. So everyone has an opinion. So I don't understand what was so different, why she couldn't have an opinion and express to her platform how she felt. But you have a man, Sassy Boots, over there talking about her wig, and talking about you a liar, and all of this. And he seems like he is I would say a spokesperson for Diddy, which I think is strange. Again, I said last night, I don't believe that Diddy should have life, but I do believe Diddy should have some time, because God knows what he has done. But we can only go by what the court can prove, right? So if they can't prove, then hey, it is what it is. What they say, if it don't fit, it must have quit. Remember O.J. Simpson, when he couldn't fit the glove. So if you can't prove it, hey, there's no that you can't have any charges on that. But she's giving her opinion, and then you have Sassy Boots on the other side with a microphone and his phone, trying to get her attention. So we're gonna take a look at this. This is now this is Sassy Boots. His name is Ratchet. He is saying that basically you're lying on him and his entire family, when there has been some things that have been proven on Diddy. So you have the women back here. There's Lovely T right here in the black. I think there's another woman over here in the pink. And then there's a gentleman here. So I'm assuming these are YouTubers, but they're hearing what he's saying to her. Let's keep going.
You bullied Diddy's entire family. Yeah, let's get back into it because you're a liar. Why don't you tell the people about that Rico you promised them? With that dry ass wig. Tell them about that. Tell them about that Rico you promised them.
Can we scream attention, attention? I want to be seen. I want to be seen. All you got to do is snap and twirl. This is why I don't like effeminate men. They are very sassy. They're very loud. They hate rejection. And they really are the type of person that's obsessed with destroying and getting another woman attention when they have when the woman is rejecting their attention. um it is really sad that this man, this grown man, and there's nobody that said anything. Not Lovely T, not the woman here, not any woman that's surrounding here. Now, I'm not saying that Lovely T maybe should have stepped in and said, "Hey, cool it," or whatever, because maybe some people say, "Hey, that ain't my business. I'm gonna stay out of it." Because I don't want him coming at me, or maybe some people's mindset that this is the territory of being a reporter, being a celebrity blogger. I don't know what her or the other women that were maybe surrounding. But they're seeing that this man is verbally going for her. He's not going for anyone else. He's not going for Lovely T. He's not going for the lady over here, and whoever else is around. He is going for Tessa. So he has a personal vendetta. This Sassy Boots has a personal vendetta against Tessa. And instead of him maybe disliking her or disliking her skills or disliking the way she does her platform or whatever and keeping it to himself, he is going to vocalize it. And not only is he vocalizing it, he's vocalizing on someone that has a lot of, I'm going to say, somebody that has a very distorted, very vile record of a person. Diddy has proven not to be a very good person. Now, we have heard many testimonies, and like I said, I do not just go for people just because they're women. I believe just like a man can be wrong, a woman can be wrong too. But it just baffles me how so many women will sit back and see a man go at a woman and they sit back and say, "Well, I don't like her, so fuck her." You know what I'm saying? And I, even if I don't like you, especially now there has been a situation where I have seen some things, and because of maybe a person have done something to me, I said, you know what? When it was my time, it was my time. So I just sit back. I just sit back and watch. But there has been situations where I have seen something, and I'll be like, okay, well, what did she do? Well, why are you have so much venom towards this woman? Did you sleep with her? Did she break your heart? What is it that has so much venom from him that he has to give to Tessa? But he wants to make it known that she's a liar and everything she's saying about Diddy and all of this. She's just lying. She's just lying. So I'm gonna keep playing, and I'm gonna let Sassy Boots keep talking because really, this was uncalled for. It really was.
Tell them about that Rico you promised them, Tisa. Tell them about that Rico you promised them, Tisa. Exactly. You gotta do that. You sweat. She's scrambling and scraping, baby. Bad boy is back. Bad boy is back. Bad boy is back.
See, sassy men always want your attention. Let's look. Let's go. Let me see if we can see the women over there. Like I said, we saw Lovely T. There's Lovely T. I'm assuming that's another YouTuber. There's another woman. There's some women over here.
You bullied Diddy's entire family. You bullied Diddy's entire.
She said she's bullied Diddy's entire family. Okay, so he's the spokesperson of Diddy. I wonder, did he go to any of the parties? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna look at it again.
Yeah, let's get back into it because you're a liar. Why don't you tell the people about that Rico you promised them? With that dry ass wig. Tell them about that.
With the dry ass wig. Sassy, paying attention to the wig. Why are you so concerned, sir, about this woman? Look, now you can't stand her, but you are attacking her looks. What does that have to do with you disagreeing with her on what the stance with Diddy? See, this is what I'm saying. You got sassy boots around here. And again, I don't have any issue with Lovely T. I think she's very talented, very intelligent. But it is kind of, I am kind of curious on why no one said, yo, chill out, dude. It's not that serious. Chill out. Because he's directing all of this, his anger to her. Okay?
Tell them about that Rico you promised them. Tell them about that Rico you promised them, Tisa. Tell them about that Rico you promised them, Tisa. Exactly. You gotta do that. You sweating. She's scrambling and scraping, baby. Bad boy is back. Bad boy is back. Bad boy is back, Tisa. You scrambling and scraping.
And you see, she keeps going on with her reporting. She's ignoring the noise because she understands that this thing over here is trying to get her attention, and she's just trying to do her job. She's a YouTuber. She reports on what is going on in the celebrity world. She's a celebrity blogger. She's doing what she does best, right? And so she keeps going. She remains focused, and this man is still trying to get her attention. Why do sassy boots still are so obsessed with women that they can't move on? This woman's trying to do her job. Why is Sassy Boots interrupting her? So he's still yelling. Let's see if I can find, because I had another thing I wanted to show you guys. Let's see.
Oh, these broke niggas is mad.
Bro, me, bro. You think I'm broke?
Oh, Armand. At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, excuse me, please.
See, Sassy Boots is trying to get her attention, y'all. You see how Sassy Boots is trying to get her attention? It's so many Sassy Boots. They're obsessed with their hate of another woman that they don't even know. She is trying to do her job, talking about the Diddy's case, the Diddy trial, and here he comes over there yelling like a whole female. But nobody is saying anything. No man is standing up. No woman is standing up and saying, hey, can you stop harassing this lady? Now, at least you have, I believe this is a security officer or some type of guard that is protecting her. But at the end of the day, there's nobody else there to just let him know, sir, you're doing too much.
You're a liar. You are a liar, Tisa.
What?
We will.
The woman seems like she's attacking her too about whatever she said. So let's keep going.
We have done what we can. This shows that these people care more about.
So he's now spewing lies on her, saying that she's an informant. Okay. So that's one thing that these sassy men will do. They will put lies on you. This woman is just a celebrity blogger trying to make a check. Okay. She is the last thing on her mind is to be an informant. She's reporting on what she has heard and seen. It's one thing about reporters. That's what reporters do. They report on what they have heard, what they have seen, what they've researched. Okay. So that's what she's doing. So he's still talking about now she's an informant. He talked about a wig. Now he's talking about she's an informant.
So listen.
You don't want to say week, but 8 weeks, we don't care about that.
So he continues to keep.
How to get 1 billion views.
Lord, I'm gonna have to take that out, honey. You know these YouTube, you use another some music, honey. They go crazy. But anyway, I'm just like, listen, what is going on with these people? What is going on? And I want to say hello to everybody that came in. I'm sorry, I was just talking because I want to make sure that you guys seen this in action. And I did see one with her. I want to find the one where her and Lovely T was on there together and see what they were saying. But I just thought that that was something you guys needed to see how these sassies, I call them sassy boots, how they like to attack other women. And why didn't any of the women or the men, step in? And some of the women, like I said, that was around there, they was enjoying it, and some of them even was joining in on the fun. And this is why I personally, guys, and hello, I don't know who's else in here. Let me see who's in here. Okay, let me go up. It's all these folks that came in, and I don't even know. We got R&B, we got Just Saying, we got Pretty Brown Eyes, we have Angelo, yeah, Sassy Boots. We got I said CC. We got Ryan. We got, I already said Big Red. Who else we got in here? We got CX. We got Philly. We got Diddy. We got Jetta. You said grown men saying bad boy is back. It's wild. It is wild, and it is actually weird. Okay. Richie Rich. Exactly. Sassy boots. I call them sassy boots. They attack women. Hey, T-Rail, R&B. Let me see. Easy did it. But yeah, sassy boots are really interesting men. They're very effeminate men. All they do is holler, scream. They want people's attention. And then you have silly women, and I'm not calling Lovely T silly, but I will say that in some cases, there is some women that will sit back and watch a man harass, talk down over and over, and the woman is doing her job, doing what she does best. She's over there minding her business, doing what she needs to do for her channel, and you got this man yelling to get her attention, talking about her dry wig, talking about she's a liar, bad boy is back, you are harassing his family, putting all accusations that she's an informant. And where are the women? Hey, Royalty, where are the women? We always expect the men to stand up and to do what they need to do as a man, like the real men, not the sassy boots, but the real men, to say, hey, yo, chill out. That's the lady, leave her alone. But women, you have women that will egg things on because they don't like other women. So they go along with sassy boots. And it's a whole bunch of sassy boots, men that have been raised only by women. And some of these men, I'm not trying to be funny, not every man that's raised by women is like that. But some of the men that have been raised by women, and in this society, men are not taught to be men anymore. They are taught to be so emotional more than a woman. I'll have a man yelling and screaming at me more than I am yelling and screaming. I can keep my composure long enough than some of these men can. These men are so emotional. They holler, scream, and ready to shoot you. That's how overly emotional some of these men are. And these men are sassy boots. At the end of the day, you have men thinking and acting more like women than women. Then you have women with they jealous hating ass, okay, will see another woman being uh I would say degraded, you know, talked about in the most vulgar ways, in the most vile ways. And they're saying, hey, and they don't even have to know the woman. The woman ain't did nothing to them. I can see if the woman did something to them. If you don't even know the woman ain't did nothing to you. And you see somebody, a man, just talking crazy to a woman. And I understand sometimes some people crazy. So you do have to be careful. But it makes me wonder when some woman has not did anything to you, and instead of you speaking up and saying what is right, or going along with the crowd, you don't even speak up. You don't even acknowledge that this is wrong. That's why I said that women empowerment stuff is fake. Yes, I have a few women that I stand strong with, and that's my sister's keeper. But where is women, even if you don't know a woman haven't did nothing to you, nothing. Where is the woman keeper? Where's the sister keeper? You have sassy boots running wild, twisting and twirling and snapping their fingers, yelling and screaming, jumping on tables. All of this weird stuff that these men are doing today. You might as well, I don't know if some of these men are taking birth control the way some of these men act. They are very strange. And you have sassy boots. And then you have these women, those are the real mammies. The real mammies that sit back and watch when they know that what is going on is wrong. I don't know why Lovely T didn't say anything. I didn't know why the other women, maybe they want to stay out of it and they understand that, hey, this comes with the territory. I understand to an extent. But then it's sometimes some things is not entertaining. Some things it's like, okay, dude, you're doing the most. Chill. This woman doesn't know you. You don't know them. Have you ever slept with this woman? Probably not. Have you ever been around this woman? Have you ever met this woman? Probably not. Can you chill out? It's not that serious. But instead, you have women that will say, I don't like the bitch no way, and don't even know her. The woman ain't did nothing to you. And even if you're cool with the woman, that should give you even more of a reason, or you don't have a problem with the woman, that should give you even more of the reason to say, hey, chill. This is not right. Men are, I would say, biologically, most men, now there's some strong women, like, what's her name, Clarice Shields, and all these people that, do the MMA or whatever you call that fighting. It's some strong women that can beat the hell out of just a regular man, maybe. But biologically, a male is stronger. We are the weaker vessel. We are meant to be beautiful. We are meant to be soft, And when you have a man with his sassy ass get in front of a woman and want to get in front of their face and try to talk down to them, try to berate them, and nobody says anything. Not a man that was there, not a woman. And we are supposed to be our sister's keeper. I'm just curious. I wish I could go around and ask each woman, why didn't you say anything? Or ask the man, why didn't you say anything? But really, I would go to the women. Reporting the case, the trial. And she is being attacked verbally. See, a lot of the times men attack, especially if they can't get to you, they attack verbally more than they can attack physically, especially if you're over any of the social media platform. And then when they go in and they attack verbally, Then you have crazy people that will even follow the verbal abuse of a person that they don't even know. This speaks volumes to me because I see so much of it. And sometimes you have to not mind your business. Some things it's like, really? That's what we doing? Some things you need to say it's not right, and I'm just going to tell the truth. No matter how much I like you, it's not right. If a woman is going out of her way to disrespect a man and do the things, to get his attention in a negative way, that's a different story. If a woman is doing her job, minding her business, doing what is best on her platform, and she is still continued to be harassed by sassy boots like this ratchet person, then somebody should say, hey, this doesn't look right. This woman is doing what she does best, her job. She's doing her job. Can't you do your job over there? Can't you be civil with your disagreements with a person? Why does everything have to be so vulgar? Why does everything have to be where you are talking down to somebody that you don't know? If you don't agree with someone or you don't like something about their personality, why does it result to things like this? And when I hear about women empowerment, I think it's full of crap. And I said this last year, because you have the same women that will talk about women empowerment. They don't care if a woman has done nothing to them and somebody, a man or men are going at this woman, they will just rally behind it, clap, they will cheer, they will do cartwheels. They love it. They join in for the fun. Just like the women around there, they taking pictures. They do making sure it's recorded. Instead of them being like, this shit is not right. I don't care. I don't know her. I may or may not like her, but this ain't right. Nobody says anything. Everybody is just joining in, or they're just enjoying the confrontation, because it's their drama and it don't have nothing to do with me. So I'm just going to stay out of it, right? That's what we do. That's what people do. And this is unfortunate because guess what? At the end of the day, it could be your day. It could be your day that you are minding your business and doing what you do best, being you. And then you'll have a sassy boots, just like Ratchet, trying to get your attention, obsessed with hating you, obsessed with degrading you. And nobody says anything, especially somebody that is a woman just like you. We have to start calling right, and wrong. Quit making excuses because it's not us. See, there is times I will mind my business. There is times I will mind my business. But there's also times I'll be like, you know what? Chill out. That don't make sense. It's not that serious, right? It's not that serious. Be a better person. Be a better man. Quit being so damn emotional like a sassy boots. Quit twisting around and twirling and doing two snaps. Be a man. Quit acting so emotional. Overly emotional, right? Hey, Manuel. Hey, The Answer. Hope I spoke to everybody. I'm just okay. You talked about it on yours, D. Yeah, I just don't. I saw it earlier on Kwame Brown's live stream, and I was just like, "This kind of weird." What is going on with this? Hey, Shakira. So I was just kind of like, yo, nobody's saying anything. Willie, good to see you. Nobody's saying anything. And like I said, we expect men sometimes to kind of, come on in. We understand, the man is, if he a real man, he's a protector. He's there to, kind of be like, hey, chill, dude, It's not that serious. Move on. Leave this lady alone. We, some most decent men would do something like that, because they understand that we are weaker vessels, especially if we ain't doing nothing to provoke it. If I'm doing something to provoke something, I can understand a man going with a lot of, I would say, hatred or just that type of energy for me if I was actually doing something, constantly. But if I'm doing my own thing, and a man is bothering me, and then you have women, hey Shay, you have women that just because they believe the man more than they believe the woman, that kind of thing, and they go along with it because they maybe like the man or they look up to the man or they just don't want to be involved in it, and they just stand there or they just act like, okay, he ain't did nothing when we know damn well he did. See, we have to stop making excuses and stop being where it's like it's about who you like. Some of those women, except Lovely T, because I think Lovely T and Tessa have a rapport with each other. But some of the other women there, it was kind of like, it was just like all for grabs. Hey, let's join in. Like the other woman you seen over there, she was talking, saying something, I guess agreeing with the guy that was talking about Tessa, about the prosecution or something. I guess they're saying that whatever she was saying about that was wrong. But my thing is, like I said, we have to stop just piling on. It's if you think about bullies, they always have to be in a group. They always have to be in a crowd. You know what I'm saying? They never can be by themselves. That's what truly bullies do. They usually have to have people that have the same type of mindset as them, and hey, and especially people that don't stand on nothing, they'll go along with it too. Thank you so much, Blaze. They pile on. And this is what happened, with Tessa. They were kind of piling on with the situation. And like I said, Lovely T was just sitting back and recording everything. Hey, Tips, just recording and just sitting back and, looking while, this was going on. And like I said, the other women were just looking and recording too. But I hope that, sorry, Maz, can you delete the message with mine? Oh, okay. I don't know what you said. There's a lot of guys that take things to the extreme on social media because in real life plays out far differently. All of the constant women bashing and idolizing other men is skittle behavior. It is. And it's a lot more of sassy boots and skittles around here on social media, on Twitters, TikToks, YouTube, and then they have the women to okay it, to agree with it because they don't like that woman, which they don't know that woman. Like I'm pretty sure that besides, like I said, Lovely T, the other women probably was like, I don't like that hoe no way. But the woman ain't did nothing to you. She reporting, she doing a job just like you doing. She may have more followers than you. What is that? Jealousy. She may have more, make more money. See, a lot of people look at things like that. They like, I don't like that hoe no way. So what? Let him say whatever he gonna say. That's how some people mindset is. And that's why I said women in power is full of shit. Okay. It's full of manure. At the end of the day, like I told you at the beginning, most of the time, women do not like other women. And it could be nothing that another woman has done. The fact that she exists is enough. See, it's only women empowerment to some women when they want to fake and act like they love other women when they do the very thing to try to tear up one down. Okay? And if it's somebody that ain't did nothing to them, they just exist, but they don't like the woman because the woman probably look better than them or can get more men or more magnetic or have more charisma, but the woman ain't did nothing to you. You just don't like her, which is your choice, but I always said, you got to do something to me for me not to like you personally, or I have to see you do something to another person that, I'm like, that was uncalled for. I don't deal with that type of person that would do another person in a certain way, and I see it with my own eyes. That's different. Not going by what somebody else say, not going by a sassy boots, what a sassy boots say somebody did to him, then you pile on with it. That shows, number one, you're a follower. And that shows, number two, that you're a fake. And it's too many fake follower women that pretend like they're about other women when it's not that way. It's not that way at all. I hope that men will start to become real men eventually, but I doubt it. And the few that we do have out here, we need to praise them. Literally, even though they being what they supposed to be, we need to praise them literally, because the ones out here that I be seeing them sassy boots, I don't fool with sassy boots. I leave sassy boots where they are, because I don't deal with overly emotional men. I will hurt your feelings. I will make you very upset with me if you're an overly emotional man, because you're worse than a woman. And these overly emotional men, sassy boots, they gossip more than women too. That's another thing they do. Gossiping, lying ass. Like he was lying on Tisa, saying that she was an informant, saying that, I don't know, he was just going in talking about free Diddy or something. I don't know what that idiot was saying. But he is a straight up sassy boots. Okay? So when you see sassy boots, he may not be a homosexual, but he is overly emotional. He hates rejection. He wants to be heard like a woman. He's screaming and hollering, trying to get you to see things his way and obey to what he wants you to go with, to control you. You're trying to control this woman's platform, and she's reporting just like you are. But you have these sassy boots doing the most. But no woman will say, that's a woman, sir. Just chill out. It's not that serious. Even if he kept yelling and kept doing what he was doing, the fact that somebody saw that, hey, leave this woman alone. I have been in situations where I'm like, sir, just go ahead and go on. The woman don't want to be, try, and I know people are crazy, but sometimes I have had a situation where I'm like, it's best that you go on. You could get in trouble. She's a woman. Just let her go. And I'm not saying believe all women and women are right, because that's a lie. All women are not right. Like I said, there is some women that will provoke a man ongoing, provoking a man, saying, doing the most. Those type of women, I'm not talking about them, because we already know they're a problem. I was thinking about yesterday. I was hearing it's a mall down here in Dallas in Oak Cliff. Used to be called Redbird Mall. Now it's the Southwest Center Mall, and it was a man had a cookie shop in the mall. And a woman that I believe he broke up with her. He even got a restraining order from her because she kept coming around him. So he went and got a restraining. This is a grown man, a 50-year-old man trying to protect himself from another woman. The woman sits up there, comes to the cookie shop again, even though she has a restraining order against her, comes to the cookie shop and starts She shot the man. She shot the man one time. She jumped over the counter and shot him some more. This man was unalive because a woman could not let go. So I don't believe in all women. I'm not one of those women that think that women cannot do no wrong, because that is a lie. But when you see a woman, and I'll just give you that example, but when you see a woman that is minding her business, that's doing what she wants to do with her platform, her life, whatever you see going on, and you are a woman that is rallying, and this woman ain't did nothing to you, and you rallying with other men or a man to go against somebody else because she's a woman and she look better than you, or you don't like how she do this, you don't like how she say this, and ain't nobody jealous of you, but you can't stand her and you don't know her. Them type of women. Now, those are the real mammies. Those are the real followers. Those are the real fakes. Okay? Because guess what? It could be you. If a woman hasn't done anything personal to me, just because she look better than me, just because she has more money than me, they don't make her competition for me. And if I see that something is going on and she needs my help and I can help that woman, I'm going to do it because that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. Regardless if she look better than me, if she makes more money than me, if she has more charisma than me, whatever. If she needs my help and I can help her, if I can stand with her, I'm going to do that. It's all about what is right and what is wrong is wrong. Point blank. And when you see something and you know it's not right, don't just stand there and act like you didn't see it. Don't just record it and act like you don't see it. It's too many people recording and not stepping in or calling the police. Quit recording somebody about to beat somebody down and call the damn police. See, it's too many spectators. It's too many people looking for the drama to have it to capture the moment when you need to get help. I'm not saying go and jump in the fight. I'm saying call 911 and get some help. But it's too many people that are so into watching drama, they forget what is right. They forget what is wrong, or they just don't care. I'm going to say it could be both, right? So I'm going to read, hey, chill. I'm going to read some of these comments. I know Jetta had something. Thank you so much, Blaze. Shout out to you. You said, to be honest, I'm Chicago. I don't get into anyone's business that will get you hurt. I ride the train sometimes. I don't play superhero. I'm not saying anything to the guy. It's not my problem. Okay, well, and that's how you look at it. But like I said, sometimes you don't have to do that. Sometimes you can just call for help. You can go somewhere on another part of a train and be like, look, I'm reporting this. I see this going on, because I know people are crazy. So a lot of the times you can't always jump in, but there's nothing wrong with calling for help. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, these Skittles. You said if I was being assaulted, I can see sticking up for her, but words, they're both 50 feet away is not my problem. Okay, that's how you look at it, Jetta. Thank you for your opinion. Hey, Miss Collins. Said Tessa's cool with me. I've been following her since. Like I said, it's nothing really men that are so free, they're so willing to go off on a woman that they don't know. That was basically one of my points. And then how you will have women to sit there and act like it just didn't happen just because it's not their problem or they just don't give a damn. So that's all I'm saying. He said, chill is a real one. Real talk. Mm-hmm. Didn't he cover the Mo 3 case, Selena? Is that Ratchet? I don't know. Is that Ratchet TV? Well, Ratchet TV acting like Sassy Boots. I don't have no problem with them, but I didn't understand that. And I think Sassy Boots, Ratchet TV, I think he from Dallas. Oh Lord. Think he from Dallas, Ratchet TV. If that is that the same person? But my thing is, why you got all the energy for Shorty? You know what I'm saying? Very true. There is most definitely a problematic women out here that you should steer clear from. Right. but it's also a problem to group every single woman into a category. Yeah. Hey, Andre, Miss Collins. But like I said, honey, right is right and wrong is wrong. When you see something that ain't right, like I said, you don't always have to step in and stuff like that, but you do. I would say you don't join in with it. Like I said, for me, I always try to get help. I'm one of them people. If I see a man whooping a woman, I will call 911. And I ain't crazy, I ain't gonna step in and be like, hey, stop it, guys. You know, look, I ain't gonna and hey, how's everybody doing? I'm not gonna say, hey, stop it, guys. Just don't do that. I'm be like, shit, I'm calling 911. I'm calling 911. So guys, like I said, don't join in on the fun with the cartwheels and all of the tamarines and the twirls and the snaps and the what they used to do, the 2 snaps and a twirl. don't join in for the fun. But I'm gonna get out for here. I got some things I need to do, and love y'all to Reese's Pieces. Yeah, y'all have a good time today. I don't know what y'all got going on, but yeah, just stay out the way, honey. But like I say, right is right and wrong is wrong. And some things you might need to stand up for, and some things, hey, call help. Or some things, it just depends on what it is. Hey, Miss V. Yeah, I'm sorry. You'll probably have to look at the playback. But shout out to Tessa Tell. Keep doing what you're doing. Ratchet. Hopefully you can. Hey, Nikki. Hopefully you can get you some. Oh, Lord D. It's been a long day. Okay, I'm about to get up. Hey. Hi, y'all. How you? So I'm finna go. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Love you to Reese's.
Salina.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl, can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them heels on and move.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers, just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana boo boo.